Hello, it's DelusionDispeller, and I'm going to talk to you more about the sex addict or sexual addiction. So you may be at the level of deciding, you know what, I want to stay in this. I want to work it out. He or she says that they are ready to get the help and do what they need to do. Okay, that may be your option. That may be the choice that you make, and that's okay if that's right for you. It may not be right for everybody. And let me tell you something, when you're going through this, depending on who you talk to, you will have your supporters, you will have your naysayers, you will have your condemners, you will have people that want to bring shame on you, you will have people that don't understand you, people that are negative about you, and then you'll have people that are supportive and say, look, I don't know what you're going through. I don't understand it. I've never been through it, but just know that I'm here for you. Or you'll have people that have gone through it. You know what, lady? I've been through it. Or sir, I've been through it. And let me just take you by the hand and lead you step by step through this mess. Most of the time when I go through these things, I don't have a lot of people that understand. I don't know a lot of people that go through the things that I go through. Why they happen to me, I have no idea. Maybe it's my personality. Maybe it's just that I'm a bit codependent. I like to caretake for people, and I tend to bring those type of people close to me because I care. I love people so much that I want to help. And then I find myself in these situations where people have problems that are underlying that I don't always see and that I can't fix. And then there comes a point in your life where you have to admit, I can't fix everybody. And I can't get into relationships with people that I can't fix, thinking that somehow magically one day they're going to be all fixed and everything's going to be okay, because it doesn't work that way in reality. I think the problem with a lot of situations is the media, the TV shows, the movies so romanticize everything that they don't deal a whole lot with the reality and the reactions of real issues of what if this person does betray you? How does it really look? They don't show the person crying endless days, going on medication, going to therapy, trying to reach out for help and being rejected by their best friends because they don't understand, they don't get it, they don't agree with their decisions. They don't teach that. And maybe that's what I hope my channel will do, is deal with the nuts and bolts, raw reality of what we feel, what we go through, how it feels to be us in these situations. And maybe you'll feel cared for by somebody out there, me, hopefully, that does get it and does understand and has been through it. So hopefully that's my prayer and my hope of my heart for all of you out there, especially those of you going through this. And if you're not going through this and you know somebody that is, if you don't understand, just say, look, I don't understand, but I'm here for you. Or I don't understand and I don't think I'm the best person to be here for you right now. I have this friend that might be helpful to you, or this therapist I know that might be able to give you some insight into this. But don't reject the person. Don't try to heap shame on them. Don't try to blame them for their husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend's issues. Don't do that. That's cruel, and they don't need that. Nobody needs to be treated like that. Okay, so you've decided to stay. Let's get on with this. You may come to a place where you're examining your pasts. You're looking at, if you're a husband and wife, you're looking at your pasts, or boyfriend, girlfriend. What was it in us, in our upbringing and in us that created this addiction and created this reaction to the addiction? So you're going to start looking at your pasts. You might start setting boundaries. Look, I don't want you going to the store alone because I don't have trust for you. I know that person that you like works there. I know that there's other people that dress a certain way that may cause you to stumble. I don't want you on the computer without me around because you may, drift onto the porn sites or whatever. You'll set your own boundaries. You'll work on your addictions. Definitely. Probably a 12-step group would be a very helpful thing at this point. Most likely for both of you if you decide to stay together. Not necessarily that you go to the groups together, but you both are in a support group of some kind that deals with the feelings of helplessness and powerlessness and that driven feeling, and how you can pray and meditate and think before you act and be accountable to a sponsor. All very important things. You can get these groups through churches or secular means. Either way, very helpful. Not always profitable because some addicts don't change, but some might, and it's worth the try if you've decided to stay together. You're going to be working, lastly, on building up the trust that was lost. You're going to have to come to a place eventually, and it will take some time, probably a long time, maybe a lifetime. I don't know. I don't tend to stay with addicts, so I don't know how long it will take. But if you do decide to stay, it's going to take a long time to rebuild that trust and that care and that feeling of security that they're not out doing something that they shouldn't be or acting on that addiction. So lastly, on this list, I'm going to talk about on the next video what I call forward ho, which means it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to get unstuck and get moving in life. So bounce back with me on the next video. Thanks a lot.